Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to some more Lobotomy Corporation. As always, thank you guys for your support on these videos. It means a lot. We started this series almost a year ago. I think we started this in January, if I remember correctly. So it's almost been a full year since we started this series. We got a couple more months until we've made it to that year, but I'm hoping to beat it before then so we can start Library of Ruina. I'm actually really excited to start that one, but I want to beat this one for you guys. I'm not going to stop this series until we do beat it. We've come too far at this point. And so that brings me to what our plan is. I'm going to go as far as I can on this run. A lot of you say, yeah, I think you'll be okay with White Knight as long as you manage it correctly, which I think we can do. If we get to a point where like, hey, we want to try and fight it, then we will, because I think some of you mentioned it's better to fight it in the lower levels. So if we get towards the end of this, I guess this run here, and it makes its way down there, we can use that point to memory repository after we beat it and keep all of our gifts or anything like that. That's kind of, I think, the plan at the moment. But let me know what you guys think down below. I'm going to keep going on this. We're going to open up some more departments so I can get more of you guys in here and start playing the game with you guys. I know some of you kind of been benched for a little bit. Gen C, Hostile, Peaceful, Danzy, Dolce, Raptor. I know you guys have been benched for a while, but we're going to get to that point again. And I've also adjusted some of your ego weapons here and there. I know Sin, I'm going to work with Sin on Queen of Despair? Knight of Despair. I keep thinking this one's Queen. But anyway, so I'm going to move Maxim over here and Sin over there. And I'm going to try to work with these lower level employees that we have. And we're going to keep you guys there. I know we're going to have Water. Where's Water at? I know Water's over here because Water is going to try to get the gift for White Knight. And I have installed the mod to help with that. So you can see here that it's now at 2%. I believe that we don't have the Bina bonus. I don't think we've got that acquired yet because you can see here that's like a 6% here. So I'm gonna try to work with that, and let me know down below if there's anything that I've missed that you guys have wanted, or if I've missed something, because I'm gonna use this comment section down below to actually make notes about this. I can go back in my previous ones and try to get notes there, but it gets a little dicey going back several videos ahead of, you know, a couple months ago and trying to get everything that you guys were wanting. So if you guys have specifically want something that I've missed, please let me know down below. I'll take a note of it, and for next episode we'll grab that. But for right now, that's all we have. I know Umbra and Corbanek. I know Corbanek has been using Lamp for a while. I know Umbra. I want to get Umbra some Aleph gear that they requested, and I think that we need to get your Fortitude up, so we'll work on that. But that's where we're set up now. We're going to get through this day relatively quickly. There's nothing new here. We did get, what is this called? Flesh Idol in our last drop, and then of course you guys have said that Knight of Despair is really good. So we're getting to the point to where we understand what abnormalities we want to take for our final run if this isn't our final run. And I mean, even this one's easy to deal with as long as you don't work with it, or you know, have someone to go in repression. So we're starting to gain that knowledge, and it feels really good to do so. But that's enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and jump into the game and find out what our next new abnormality is when we open up the health department, safety department, welfare department, that one. Anyway, begin management. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna start off with Sin going down here and working with Knight of Despair because Sin has requested, and I have locked Sin's gear. So Sin has the nice hairpin in there, and then we also want to get the tier for Sin. So we do know that Knight of Despair is a attachment-based abnormality. Sin doesn't need to work with it all the time, so that's why we're sending Sin down there. Sin won't be able to work, and that's fine. Sin is going to be a battle-ready employee because, you know, they're already maxed out except Justice, which we can't max out. So let's go ahead and get started. Water, of course, is going to start off with White Knight and hopefully get the ego gift. I know it only went up to 2%, but hey, that's better than 1%. And we're going to try to get the rest of this Paradise Lost gear as much as we can. I mean, these guys are just ego generator, or is it ego? No, it's not ego. What is this? PE box? I can't remember what the PE stands for. Anyway, they're just generators for power, which is really great. So I'm gonna get through this day, start working on leveling employees, making sure everyone gets where they need to be. And if anything crazy happens, you know the drill. I'll let you know what happens. So good news is Sin got that ego gift on his first time. So Sin, I'm glad you have that gift and you have the blessing of the Knight of Despair. So if anything goes wrong, hopefully you'll be able to take down anything that comes your way. But one thing you guys mentioned about White Knight is that White Knight, it's going to be random at this point. So when we first did, you know, Plague Doctor, we knew who was going to be a disciple. This one, it's going to be random, according to what you guys have said to me. So that's what we're going to be kind of wondering is what's going to happen. I think you guys have mentioned some kind of cheese that I can work with, but I'm not really worried about the moment. We're not to the point where we want to or about fighting White Knight, in my opinion. We can do that later on, but right now we're just going to focus on what we can at the moment. Corbinek can keep working with the Umbra into you to make sure that your stats are heightened, and we keep getting our employees well trained. You know what's kind of wild to me is that I sent Umbra down to Night of Despair just to get, you know, a gift, and he did immediately first time. I sent Water down there, and it's like, oh yeah, we can get that for Water because Water wants speed, and you know, everyone's been getting the first try, and of course Water doesn't get on the first try for whatever reason. Water, I don't know. I wish I could tell you why we have so much trouble getting you speed gifts, but it just seems like the game is against us on that. So I'm going to keep trying and sending you down here. Normally I would have been sending you to White Knight at the moment, which looks like White Knight is doing something. Do we have to make sure that White Knight is okay? 0, let's see, unlike abnormalities. Okay, right. It will periodically decrease. Yeah, so we do need someone to go there. I think it's okay at the moment. It's at 2. So we'll send Water down there and then send Water back over there to White Knight. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I find this hilarious. I just sent another employee to go into the Night of Despair. It was Corbinek. First time going into Night of Despair, got the gift immediately. I've sent Water there 3 times. Water still does not have it. Water, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. And once again, on Water's 5th try, Water still hasn't got it. Yeah, I'm lost for words at this point for trying to get Water speed gifts. It just doesn't seem to be happening. I don't know what to tell you, Water. Okay, I'm not gonna go too crazy with this workday, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We got to the green noon. I'm gonna stop there. We got a good bit of gifts going around the facility. Everyone in this department has the Night of the Despair gift except Water. It's almost laughable at this point. It's because Water doesn't have it's fine. I don't understand, because you know, this is what, a cheek. Yeah, it's for the cheek. And one thing I wanted to bring up is I kind of find it unfortunate you can't lock in game, which I guess that would cause some saving issues because usually the game saves after the end day. So I don't know, I kind of would like to lock it so that in the midday, you know, your gifts wouldn't be replaced, but I can't win everything. But let's go ahead and complete the workday and see what we have. S+. Kind of some stats across the board. Corbinek is ranked 5 now, along with Umbra, so very good. You guys have been ranked up really quickly. And my idea is when you guys get out of here and I can lock your gifts, I'm gonna, you know, once again lock it, and then I can work on getting Umbra to Fortitude 5, and same with Corbinek, so that we can get you guys some A-lift gear like you guys have requested. So let's proceed the next day and see what abnormality we have for the welfare team. So we have Crumbling Armor, Warm-Hearted Woodsman, or Scorched Girl. I'm gonna re-extract, of course, just to see if we get something new, in which we don't. We have Meat Lantern, which I don't want to deal with. Void Dream, Please Eat My Dreams. Void Dream's not bad. And Scorched Girl, I don't like dealing with Scorched Girl, so I'm just going to go with Void Dream, I think. Void Dream I don't think we've had any issues with. Meat Lantern's just annoying to deal with. Same with Scorched Girl. So yeah, I'm going to go Void Dream. So nothing new, unfortunately. At day 15, we're going to go ahead and skip all that dialogue. And let's go ahead and unlock the safety team. We don't need to, you know, expand those guys all the way. Let's go ahead and just get new abnormalities in here, which I think we only have 1 going to this department. At least I'm pretty sure we do. Let's load in here. See, yeah, we only have 1, so Void Dream. Oh yeah, Void Dream wasn't bad to deal with. It just kind of hung out. We didn't need to work with it all. So let's go ahead and get some employees in here. I want to go ahead and bring some of our heavy hitters back in just in case. Gency, Raptor, I know you guys don't need to be over here working with this thing, but I'm going to put you there anyway. Sin's going to be there. Water is going to be following. Good old White Knight across the facility. I think Blue Fox, we were going to try to get the gift for Blue Fox as well. And I think along with Pixel Gamer. So Pixel Gamer could be over here too. I know you guys don't have the gear to resist Pale, but you do have the Blue Star gear, so I think that should be fine. We'll keep Maximum Mal over here. Let's see, who do we have on this side? Well, actually, we could probably move Mal and Maximum over here. Corbinek and Umbra, I would like them to work Instinct, and I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to lock their gear. So I'm just going to lock everything. Hat, SP, HP. We're going to lock those for right now. Because I can't think of a hat that I want to get you at the moment. I think we're good there. So yeah, I'm going to go around and lock everyone's gear so that you guys don't lose it. Especially the cheek one. Honestly, these I'm not too concerned about. You guys losing, so I'm actually not going to lock those just in case you get something better later on. So let's go ahead and unlock those, because I am going to work with Papode, because it is Instinct and one of our better ones. I mean, you'll get... actually, you know what? I'm going to lock your hat just so you don't get that one, because I am going to send you guys up there to work with it. So we'll lock the hat for right now until I can find a better one. So once again, going to go around, lock people's gear, just so we don't lose it. Okay, so everyone's gifts are locked in from what I can understand. And of course, I'm going to try to get water that if I can, but of course, water is way over here now. So, you know, we'll do what we can with water, but water's going to start off with White Knight, and then we're going to, you know, get anyone that we can down here on Night of Despair. Of course, Sin's going to go down there first. Grab the blessing. I know you guys are really overpowered and you really have nothing to do at the moment, but hey, I wanted you to be back in the facility. Also, I just realized that Raptor has a yellow line when they're walking. That's kind of creepy. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, once again, this is just going to be kind of a normal day training, getting everyone statted up so that they can wear better gear, so on and so forth. So I'm going to probably fast forward through this and we'll probably move on through a couple days. Oh, and great news for Water. Water actually got the gift for White Knight, so we do now have Paradise Lost on Water, which is awesome. So Water is going to have that, and Water is going to move extremely fast. Like if we just, let's just say we slow down, or you know, we have fast forward, we send Water up here. Water is just zooming, able to get up there in no time flat. So we're going to get that worked on a couple times, get Water down here, work with Night of Despair, get that gift. So the first employee with White Knight's gift has been acquired. I'm also going to send some of our other employees down here, like Jincy and all them, just to get Night of Despair's gift. So, you know, Blue Fox and Raptor, it's a really good gift, so might as well get a ton of employees with it. And I have wonderful news for Water. Water now has the Night of Despair gift as well, so even more movement speed for Water. So you got another extra +4 and a +10 on this, so extra +14. I'm also trying to get Raptor over here and get Raptor to get the gift for White Knight as well, because Raptor does have one of the wings, and now if you just need to get the other wing on Raptor, Raptor will be almost unstoppable at this point. Raptor is going to be incredibly powerful because Raptor is the one that we use to help with the Apocalypse Bird Cheese, along with the Gebra. If you haven't seen that episode, if you just started watching season 3, you can go back and see at the end of season 2 and watch us beat Gebra and Apocalypse Bird in the same day. That was quite something. I think I sat there for maybe an hour and a half just waiting for that to finally beat itself. That was a long recording. I remember that one thoroughly. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna keep going for Raptor, try to get that gift, and we're going to keep doing the same with our high-level employees. Probably switch out some gear every so often until we can get that gift. It's a 2% chance, so it's going to be very tough, but we're going to try to get it on as many people as we can, and of course, we can get the Paradise Lost gear now as well, which is even more resistant, so we're probably going to get that on our top employees. Raptor, I think I'm going to keep with the current suit that they have, because they're the one that survived that day. If you are interested in Paradise Lost, please let me know down below. Like I said, I want to keep it on some of you guys that help keep you alive. I know Blue Fox and Pixel Gamer, they want to stay with Blue Star. I know Jincy likes Mimicry. So if you have a attachment to Paradise Lost, please let me know and I will gladly throw it on you. Okay, and that's another workday complete. Has some stats across the board. I think we've got Umbra and Corbinek at level 5 now, so we can get them some Aleph gear. We have Queen of Hatred, which would not be bad. Queen of Hatred, I think we have she probably is one of the better ones here. Now, what I'm noticing is that we're not getting any more new ones. I could re-extract, and I would like to get the Queen of Hatred again, because I know how much you guys like the Queen of Hatred. But I'm prioritizing trying to get new ones over that, which, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Snow Queen would have been good to have. Warm-Hearted Woodsman, I want to avoid that if all possible. But now it's time for my head to burst. Good day. So we got to pick that one because that is one we haven't had. So once again, skipping dialogue. If you want to see any of the story stuff, you can find that in the other playthroughs. We're going to expand this team and get some more slots there and see what new abnormality we have, because this is going to be the first new abnormality we've had in a while. I think the last new one that we had was the Night of Despair, so we have a new one there. And of course, you know, our friend, good old White Knight is over here now, which we're gonna need. Yep, Raptor's over here, Jincy's over here, which is good. I do want to take a look at Umbra and Corbinek to check their list, ego gift. So let's go ahead and make sure, let's filter to that. And Umbra, what is Umbra at now? It's still at 4, okay, that's fine. Corbanek is also still at 4. We could use some of our points to get them to 5, which I might do just because I can. We have tons of them. So Corbanek, you know, we can say strengthen employee, just up that a notch, and then same with Umbra, just, you know, up that a notch. If I can hit the right thing, there we go. Very good. All right, so now you guys are at rank 5, which is great. Now, what I probably need to do, and you guys have suggested it, is take some of these employees that we have and level them up, which we really, really need to do. Pixel Gamer's at max. I would like to keep them around because Pixel Gamer is actually very decent. E-Cord, I need to rank them up. So, you know, we have a lot of employees in here that we already need to rank up. I just need to actually focus on that. So we'll probably do that in the meantime. I think Sin is pretty much ranked up all the way. So once we get some more of the departments opened up, we will definitely get more employees in here and start training them. I know I should probably start training them now, but we're just kind of moving through the days really quickly and getting gifts and so on and so forth. Speaking of gifts, we do have a bunch of employees that did get some new gifts, so we want to make sure that we lock those. Everything looks good there. So I'm going to go through here and make sure everything's fine, and then we'll start the next day. Okay, so some gear reassignments have happened, and to kind of show you what I've done, Corbanek and Umbra, I've got you the gear that you have requested. And then also, if there's anyone else who wants to have different gear, please let me know down below. I would switch Luna to some Aleph gear, but also the fact that Luna just has the 5 o'clock shadow plus the magical girl outfit, just it kills me every time I see it. I love it. I know that we've kind of discussed that before, and it's hilarious. So we're going to keep that as is for right now, but if anyone wants to have different gear, please let me know down below. I am working on getting people who can use Paradise Lost, and ideally we want people to use Paradise Lost if they have the gift, which is honestly water at this point, which we might switch water over to Paradise Lost. Luna, I will not be doing that until you actually probably request that if you want something. So water will have Paradise Lost right now. Water is going to be extremely strong with the extra buff to that now. So water, if there's anything else you want, let me know down below. So that's kind of where we're going to go for. And if someone else gets the ego gift, then I guess, you know, we'll leave it up to Fate who gets the next Paradise Lost gift. I know Umbra has expressed interest in getting Paradise Lost, so there is that as well. So maybe we'll try to get Umbra the ability to get Paradise Lost. Of course, it's going to be difficult with Adoration, so we might actually get Umbra working with Justicia, so Umbra could work with that. I don't know. We'll see. Just let me know down below what your feelings are and what you would like to see for your character. Now then, back to Luna, who I mistakenly taken off their wonderful Magic Girl outfit. Let's put that back on. There we go. Perfect. And we got a lot of gear that we can throw on people. You know, we have Maximum who can get some better gear, which we'll go ahead and I'm going to do some more gear assignments, but I wanted to at least talk about the main crew for a little bit and show what we have gotten there. So one thing I forgot to do was actually bring Tiu back. Tiu was unfortunately killed in our last bout in one of the previous run, and same with Cappuccino. And honestly, I think I might leave Cappuccino out of this. I don't know. Cappuccino was almost like a self-sacrifice to an extent, but I did want to bring Tiu back. Tiu is one of our members here, and I greatly appreciate your support. So we're gonna hire Tiu back and have Tiu down here. I'll probably put Tiu in there and give Tiu some good gifts. And I went ahead and maxed out Tiu just because I think Tiu's died several times at this point, and Tiu deserves to have some Aleph gear finally and be prepared for the worst. So we're gonna throw Justicia on Tiu and then give her a nice weapon. So let's see, Da Capo or Justicia. I think we'll throw Justicia for right now, and then we could also work with White Knight with Tiu so that Tiu can get some extra stats and everything like that. So welcome back, Tiu. Glad to have you back. So let's go ahead and begin management and see what new abnormality we have. Okay, so we have some weird flower dog looking thing. I have no idea what to expect from this. What can we discern from it? Probably a HE class if I had to guess. I could be off a little bit, but let's see. Let's just throw someone in there. Water, you know, go have, actually no, ooh, no, who volunteered? I think, was it Corbanek that volunteered to be our test dummy? I think Corbanek did, yeah. Okay, Corbanek was our test dummy, so let's get Corbanek over here. I could be completely misremembering that, but you know, we're gonna throw you in there anyway. So Corbanek, go, I don't know, let's go through attachment. How about that? And then we'll speed up time. And of course, water needs to almost go immediately. Actually, no, water doesn't have to immediately go there anymore because water has both gifts now. We do want to throw Raptor in there so Raptor can work on that. And of course, Sin goes to Knight of Despair as requested. All right, so attachment's looking good. And I think that is an HE class. If it's not HE, it's definitely a WAV, but I'm pretty sure that is in the HE territory. So what is gonna be your trick? We haven't had any text that I've read so far. So we have a middling result, which is not great. Let's go ahead and get some guidelines up. Attachment was okay. All right, so what do we have? When the work result was good, the counter increased. When the work result was bad, it decreased. When the employees temperatures level 3 or lower had good work, they died. Okay, well, it's a good thing we didn't send anyone new in there, because that would have been bad. But so far, it doesn't seem too bad from what I can tell, and it's definitely not a WAV because we don't have the negative modifier, so it is an HE. Let's throw, where's old Corbinek at? You're somewhere around here. There you are. So Corbinek back in there. So we can finally get your insight up, and maybe insight is good on this thing. When the game of trust with it reaches its maximum, it will gently pet your head with thorns on its tail. I don't know about the gently and the thorns part. I don't know how that correlates with each other, but I guess it'll be fine. Hopefully Corbinek doesn't have any. Oh, actually, wait, Corbinek does have something in their head. You have. Oh no, I think that's from Beauty. I think that's from the Flower of Beauty. I could be wrong, but. All right, so we got some more. Let's go ahead and get these guidelines done. It decreased tempers level 3. Yep, with the tempers level 3 or lower, will receive a massive white damage attacks when it escapes. Okay. Oh, employees. So any employee. Okay, that's not good. So we want this thing to never escape. Was unaffected by attacks dealt from outside of its reach. So you have to go up close to it to fight it. Interesting. How's your insight? 40%, not the best. We know attachment's somewhat decent. Let's say instinct. 60%. Okay, that's a good instinct bonus. Not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and get... Ooh, Raptor. Perfect. Oh, Raptor, you look so cool now. Look at you. Both wings. You're a menace of destruction. I don't know if those two words should go together. Harbinger of Destruction? I like that one better. You're a Harbinger of Destruction. There we go. So yeah, Raptor is... Raptor's ready to fight. I think Raptor's ready to kill anything that comes at them. So we're going to probably work with... who's next to work with White Knight? Who did we select as gear? I think we said TU. So TU could get there, but TU is honestly needs some training in some stats. So we'll throw TU to work with some repression work down here. Because honestly, the more repression they have, the better. And also get the attachment up. So the success, because pale damage is based off your maximum, so there is that. But I mean, man, Raptor, Water, you guys are looking awesome. So Blue Fox, we can send Blue Fox up here to try to get that gift. Blue Fox is more susceptible to damage because of the gear that she is wearing, but I know I want to try to get it on her if I can. We're gonna throw her at it. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. And then I want to throw Corbinek up in here as well, so that we can learn about this thing some more. So Corbinek, you go in there. And what do we got? We don't have any more boxes. It's got probably a lot of lore here. Lots of lore. I'm going to kind of leave this on the screen. You can pause it if you read it if you want to. But that's where we're at with it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock its basic information to see what it is. We have Porcibus? Is it like supposed to be something like similar to succubus or something? I don't know. Interesting. Huh. All right, well, we have repression work as well, so 30%, and it looks like instinct is probably going to be better. We have success rate -6 and work speed -6, but you get plus 10 SP, which, so I don't really want you to have that if you are... Okay, yeah, you're not getting it, which is good. The only bad thing about having the boosted gift probability is that you would get gifts that you sometimes don't want. So, like this one, I really want employees to have it, and I don't think there's a way for us to get rid of them other than trying to go to another abnormality with the same gift type. So I am going to keep sending... I'm going to keep sending Corbinek up here because it's not that big of a stat, like a negative, but I want to keep working to get that thing taken care of. So, same with Queen of Hatred. We want to get the gift on everyone who doesn't have it. We could say Mal could get it if they really wanted to. May go give it to TU. TU could use it. We need to send someone else up here to work with White Knight. Since it's kind of restarted its success chance, we're gonna throw Blue Fox up there, and hopefully everything will go right. Keep an eye on her, make sure everything goes fine. So far, so not great. We're already almost half of Blue Fox's health, which is not great. So we're gonna just kind of sit here, and hopefully time will be kind. Come on, White Knight, don't. It was a 70-something% chance. Don't kill. Oh, please don't kill Blue Fox. Oh, we just want to get the gift for her. I could easily switch like the gear for Blue Fox, or for one day and just get her the gift, but I was hoping that would happen immediately, but it didn't. That's okay. All right, so anything on Porcibus? Yep, 50% on the attachment and escape information. We don't have it yet, but we can see here that is a really creepy outfit. We're just going to keep throwing not Umbra, but Corbenek at this. Hopefully you haven't grabbed that necklace yet. I don't think you can. Oh, no, you did get it, which is, it hurts your work speed and your success rate, but I don't think that's going to be too terrible. Yeah, I think you're fine. Okay, so Porcupus is done. We can see the gear that we can get for it now. It's HE gear, which is honestly at this state of the game probably not good for us. You know, any WoW type gear we're gonna get is gonna go towards our lower employees, just because of Gebra's core suppression gift. It's gonna make us get a lot of gear, and that's all we really need to worry about, in my opinion. But you know, we'll get some of these anyway, just to fill out our ego list, just in case. But yeah, we're getting so much gear now that it is we don't really know what to do with it. So I'm going to keep working with you guys for a little bit, keep going through this day, keep getting people trained up, get as many people on Knight of Despair's gift as possible, because it is honestly a pretty decent gift. And then also get TU trained up so that we can start working White Knight with her, so that she can get the gift as well. So I think that's what we're going to do. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back when something fun happens. Okay, that's another day complete, and we have another new abnormality here that we can grab. I really want to grab the Queen of Hatred because you guys have said I think we should get all of them in one instance if we can. Hopefully she will keep appearing, but once again, to get the true ending, I need to get all of these. Judgment Bird, we're good. I'm gonna keep away from you. Still, it didn't matter to him. After all, he was destined to be a big bad wolf. All right, this one in red. Oh, we didn't have red in this one in the same instance. I don't think there's any special abnormality that spawns from them, but I think they do have a special interaction that can happen. Unfortunately, we didn't get them in the same facility, which is once again unfortunate, but we're gonna keep going, and probably this will be the last day. I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Yep, this is probably. Ooh, are you Aleph? Maybe. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Let's take a look at this guy and see what we can work with. Okay, yeah. So there he is, the big bad wolf. He didn't look so big and bad, but who knows? Also, it seems like White Knight has moved again, and White Knight's over here, so I'm gonna have to kind of move employees here and around. Luckily, he hasn't really changed much of anyone else. I think he only moves the... Yeah, okay, so he doesn't move everything around. He just moves himself and the one that he's chosen. Ah, okay, makes sense now. All right, so yeah, we're going to work with Big Bad Wolf here. I don't know if I should have Corbenek go here, but you know what? Corbenek said he wanted to be the test dummy, and so we shall have it. So let's go ahead and throw you in there. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure it was Corbenek. You know what? I'm gonna make sure. Okay, luckily I was correct. Man, my terrible memory myself. I don't know what it is, but I can't remember things. Very goldfish memory of me. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. But yeah, Corbenek is the one that requested to be the test. I mean, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna say instinct. I don't know, for some reason with these type of abnormalities, I just go straight to instinct. We're of course gonna throw one of our main people at White Knight, and make sure you guys are handling it very well. And of course with TU, we're gonna make sure TU is all trained up and ready to handle White Knight when they're able to, so that we can get the gift for TU. And also I think I'm gonna put TU in Pyros Loss. I don't know, we'll see. But so far, right now we've got vividly remembers the moment when its belly was torn open and his guts spilled out, which is red. I almost kind of want to get red for this, because red can be handy, but red is also kind of a detriment to an extent. What big teeth I have, all the better for eating with. Yeah, please don't eat Corbenek. We ideally want to keep Corbenek around. Also, I did Temperance apparently, and not Instinct, so there is that. But that seemed to have worked in our favor, so we could go ahead and get the information there, but I want to go ahead and get some guidelines. We'll get 4 of them. When Nox carrying the scent of blank from their previous work completed with the process, the counter decreased. Nox was then devoured by O258. So I'm assuming that's red. When the work result was bad, the counter decreased. Subsequently, London was devoured by O258. When the instinct work process was complete with 58, while its abdomen was noticeably enlarged, all previously consumed employees were orally voided. Does that mean they come back? When the subject who suffered bleeding by aggression from 57 entered the hallway leading the containment unit, the counter decreased. Yeah, so a bunch of interactions with red, it looks like, which we don't have red this time. We could always get red back, but I just don't think it's going to be in our best interest to do so. So yeah, I'm going to keep working with you. Make sure you guys get all the training that you need. Work on Insight with a bunch of different employees throughout the facility. A lot of you guys need it, like Corbenek and Mako Vader and all of them. We make sure to get all your stats up as much as possible. So I'm just going to treat this as a normal day. I'll read off new stuff for Big Bad Wolf as we get to them, which we honestly, nope, we don't have any more right now. So we're going to keep doing that, and I'll bring you guys back when I have more to show. Okay, we got some more information about Big Bad Wolf. What do we got here? When it entered the hallway leading to a Big Bad Wolf's containment unit, the counter immediately became 0. Some employees reported that they heard a voice coming from the stomach of it, or Big Bad Wolf. Rescue should be possible after suppression when it escapes. It may be possible to contract help from Red Riding Hood. I'm just going to assume that's what they are, so that's what I'm going to call them. So there we go. We have the information. We know attachment is good so far, so I'm going to leave those alone at the moment and keep doing those. But next time we'll get the basic information, and I'm assuming it's a Big Bad Wolf. So gonna keep working as normal and bring you guys back. All right, so we have the big and might be bad wolf. Okay, so sorry, I was off a little bit, but yeah, there's our information on the big and might be bad wolf. We can go get the escape information after the next one, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and get some of these. So yeah, we can send instinct and insight. Sorry, attachment and instinct are okay. We may actually have a better one. This might be the best one we have, but we'll see after we get some more information. But yeah, the big and might be bad wolf, depending on your situation. So we're gonna keep working with them. Got all the information we can. Corbanek has been doing a great job. Let's keep throwing Corbanek in there. Fruit of Understanding is done. And yeah, all good here. Okay, so we do have its escape information now. Maximum counter of 2. Looks like it has defensive stats right here. So endures black and white damage, but is normal to the others. And then we also have Cobalt Scar, HP 4, movement speed +2, and attack speed +2. So not a bad gift to get, honestly. More movement speed, more attack speed. It does go on the face. So when I don't, does water have a face? You have water. Water does not have a face, so we could. Ooh, I need to lock that. Water. Ooh, yeah, I need to definitely lock those. Don't think we're gonna lose anything, but I can get water down here, get another gift from Big Bad Wolf, and that'd be kind of pretty cool. I think the red and everything water's got going for him would be pretty handy. So we're gonna throw water down there and try to get the gift for Big Bad Wolf. It is a pretty high chance to grab its gift, and if anything, Corbanek might have it. Really, you don't have it, huh? Who'd have thought? All right. Anyway. So we're going to try to get that gift. Maybe the gifts can only be obtained once you know the information about it. I don't know. Repression work. Yeah, don't do that. So once water finishes this up, we'll get the last bit of information. And honestly, we might be done for the day and move on into picking our next one. I think we're missing one more from your list of the knights, the knight, the queen, and I think we're missing the King of Greed. I think that's what you guys mentioned. Can't remember if that's it or not, but we do have one more, and there it is: ego weapon, ego suit, and we want to work with this guy as much as we can to get those, because honestly, more WoD gear is excellent. That's another 2 pieces per weapon and gear, and honestly, not bad stats all around. It is vulnerable to pale damage, so yeah, definitely don't send anyone to White Knight to work with it, but it looks like it has some pretty good stats to it. So we're going to keep working with that. I'm going to try to get some more ego gifts for everyone and make sure that we get all that done. Water still doesn't have any gifts on that, so we're going to send water down here and grab that for them. Once again, TU has also been working pretty hard on getting their stats up. I'm going to get TU's temperance up as much as I can, just so that their success rate is going to be high for White Knight, so that we're not having to worry about any failure there, because the more failure you have in White Knight, the more higher chance your boy's going to die. So there's always that to consider. Okay, so we've proceeded to day 18. We have 3 so we can change anything and shelter from the 27th of March. This one is pretty decent, but I am going to pass on it because we need to see if we have anything new, which we don't. We have the Heart of Aspiration. Excessive aspiration would bring about unwanted frenzy, and the shelter again, and then Old Faith and Promise. Those betrayed hearts sank into the depths, slowly forgotten in the ever-lengthening corridors of time. I don't remember Old Faith and Promise. I need to look that up real quick. Okay, so Old Faith and Promise is the one that would upgrade our weapons for us, which it is pretty decent, but we would also lose our weapons if we are too greedy with it. So I might go for the Shelter of 27th of March just in case. I don't know if that's going to be helpful with White Knight at all. We could go and grab it. Old Faith and Promise could help with our weapons. I'm not sure. This one it did come in handy. Granted, it was only for the cheesing, so we may skip on that. We'll go Old Faith and Promise just to get our extra bonus stats and all of that. Skip through this, and I'm hoping to get, some more abnormalities that we haven't gotten yet. I know there's a pool that opens up the further you get in, so you can't get everything all at once, but hopefully we can get what we need later on. I know I want to get the Queen of Hatred again, and I want to get the other one that you guys have mentioned. I think it's, like I said, the King of Greed. I can't remember if that's what it was called or not, but I want to make sure I get those. And it looks like, yeah, okay, so Night of Despair has moved around again. That is fine. So we've got 2 full departments now. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any feedback, please let me know down below. Or if you don't have any feedback, consider just leaving a like on the video. It does help out these videos and get get them out there so that more people can join our little side of the internet here. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day, wherever you may be. As always, thank you for spending some of your time here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.